Hello, hello. It's me, doubly high. When you hop on, say hi, so I know you are here. I'm early as usual. Like I said, when you hop on, hi, Deb. Welcome. Hi, Tina. Welcome. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Glad you all guys are here. Are you home now, Linda? Thank you for sharing, Tina. I have one card, well, two cards I'm going to show you, and a treat box. Let me give it a couple minutes yet. Well, maybe about 30 seconds. All right, it's 8 o'clock. We're going to get started. Like you all know, I'm Debbie High, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am coming to you from York, Pennsylvania, and from my studio, the Stampin' Hut. If you're not working with the current demonstrator and would like to have a copy of our catalogs, please let me know. I will send them out to you. And Stampin' Up! Released two new kits. Oh, okay. One is Christmas ornament kit, and you get nine, enough to make 9 ornaments, and you get everything in the kit, and it's $25 for the whole kit. And this is what you all get in here. You get the rings, you get the bows, the pine cones and the beads, and everything else that goes on the ornaments. Okay. Excuse me. And also a card keeper kit. Now you will get, this is $25 too, and you get everything to make 10 cards. Okay. So you get all this here. There's no stamps involved. Everything is already pre-printed for you. All you do is punch it out and put it on your cards. And then you put it in this cute little box, and it has a lid to it. Okay. And like I said, if you want a copy of these catalogs, let me know. I will send them to you. Tonight we're using a cute little stamp that's Snowy Wonder. And I have everything prepped. I just to save time. I did use the snow globe here, used that, and I used the base for that, and um, there's paper that's to it. Let me show you. I'll be using this little treat box, which is, you get 10 boxes for $10, okay? But I'm using that, and excuse me, this is the bundle, the suite. You get the stamps, you get the dies, you get this cute little snowflakes here. I'll be using them tonight. And you get this ribbon that's pom-pom on the outsides. They're flat pom-poms though. And I'll be using some of that. And I'll be using this paper here. And I'm going to show you the paper now. And then we're going to get started. I pulled one sheet. It's 12 by 12. And you get 12 sheets in the pack. You get 2 designs of each. Okay, so you get 2 of this. So this is one side. I fussy cut. We have a die that will cut some of these out, but I fussy cut it with the ones I wanted. Okay, and then this is the back side. And then we will be using this paper and the back side. And we have that one. And then the stripes. And the stripes are not straight. They're curvy through the whole thing. And then we have some cute little houses and candy canes on the back side. And then we have these cute little globes, and the dies will cut this one and this out, and it will cut this shape and this out. Okay. And then the back side is petal pink, and it has looks like snowflakes on them. And then we have this paper, and our snowman will cut one of these out. I'm not sure which one, because I didn't use that as far as cutting out. Let me see here. It would cut this one out here without a hat. So you can get, and it even cuts the arms out for you. And then the back side. Okay, that's the paper. So we're going to get started. Oh, and here's the ribbon that I showed you. And like I said, the pom-poms are flat. Okay. So let's get started. I'm going to make the first card. And like I said, I went ahead and I cut. And I used do I have it out here? It's the Snowflake 3D embossing folder. And I already went ahead and did it. There you go. Okay. That's going to get laid on top here. I cut a 3/4 by 5 1/4 inch of basic black. I'm going to lay that on here. So I'm going to put that down a while. Like so. Make sure it's straight and doesn't look straight. Okay. And then I took a piece of ribbon. It's about 7.5 inches long. And I'm going to lay that on top of the black and fold it over. And I am going to take my Stampin' seal, and I'm going to lay some down so I can hold that in place. You can use tape, Scotch tape, whatever you want to hold it down. You can use our tearing tape. Okay, so that's that. And then I used I've got to get them out to tell you. it is, I don't think I, hold on a minute. I want to tell you which ones I used here so I can tell you. Nested Essentials, the smallest rectangle is the one I used. Okay, and I did that in white, basic white. And these are my cute little penguins that I fussy cut out. The only one I could use the die on was this one, so I just went ahead and fussy cut cut all of them. And then I'm going to lay them on here. Wait, I need it this way. Like so. And I popped the penguins up with dimensionals. And I went ahead and stamped Let It Snow, and I cut around the verbiage, okay? And I'm going to put that down there. So we're going to lay these down. And this one. And this one. Moved. There you go. And this is just going to get glued on the card. If I would have thought of it, I probably would have stamped it and ran it through to all together, the verbiage. And that's the front of our card. And then if you open it up, I did not put a white piece in here. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you the measurements. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and I ran it through that embossing folder. This is our card base, which is, oh yeah, at first when I sat it down and did it, I just didn't have the black behind it, and I thought, nope, it needs something behind there, and I chose black. 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And that's going to go in, that's going to lay on top. And then I need a piece of, for the inside, 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm going to lay, before I glue this together, I'm going to lay this inside. You really wouldn't have to because I'm using Pool Party, and it's pretty light that if you would write on it, you would still be able to see what you wrote. Excuse me. And then I had this little penguin, and he was sitting at the very bottom of the page of the paper. So I am going to put him right at the edge of my paper. So your edges on your designer series paper, not necessarily, let me show you what I mean. You see him? He's at the edge. I could cut him out and put him on the bottom too. Okay, same way with this. This I could put here, and I could put it on the sides here. So don't throw away all your paper. You can use those ones on the edges. Okay, and then we're going to lay this on our front. And it's Pool Party on Pool Party. And that is my card, first one. I did not make one up ahead of time. So this is the one and only. Okay. Next, I'm going to show you how to create a shaker card. Now, I did this, and I did not put this red around. So I thought, what can I use to put red, or to put a circle around? So I did my decal circles. Okay, thank you, Tina. And I took the 4th and the 5th, I think it was, from the center. And I did that around, okay? Nothing fancy. This is using our 6x6 garden green DSP that's in our color family. The Brights, no, the Regals, I'm sorry. And this is real red. And this is some of that paper here, okay? This here is the bottom of the globe that I cut out, okay? So I did one here. This was my first one. And I had it laying on my paper, and I do not like this white around. That's why I decided to, thanks Linda, decided to do a circle around it, okay? So let me show you how I did it. I cut one of the globes out, and this is the bottom, okay? You can lay both of them on at the same time, but you got to be careful you don't overlap the dies, okay? I do mine separately. I cut the globe out first, and then I cut the bottom out. Excuse me, I need to get something to drink. My throat's scratchy. Okay, so I'm going to lay that aside, and we're going to work on this. The window sheet I am using is from my Photo Palmer stamps. Oh my. And what I mean is, when you get your Photo Palmer, they're on this real thick window sheet, okay? And covered in a thinner plastic. And then you adhere them to your case. And then you have this extra, oh my, excuse me, piece. So I used that and cut my globe out. So then I went ahead and I cut a circle. Now you will need the, what is this called? Foam adhesive strips, okay? And you need one whole one. So you need one that's not cut, like so. Then you're going to take your adhesive, your window sheet, and I am going to start at the bottom is kind of square, straight, okay? It's a little curved, but it's straight. Excuse me. And I'm going to take my adhesive strip, and I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm going to work it around the roundness of the window sheet, like so. Okay, it's coming off. Might as well just take it off. It won't be in my way. And I kind of like moved so that it's right on the edge, and you want to make sure that it's down. Okay, and then I went ahead and I cut this strip off so that it's not at the bottom, like so. So now I need a piece for here, okay? So I'm going to just take this, I'm going to just cut a piece off of my one strip that was tore, and I'm going to lay it here. Sorry, I probably froze up on you. I got that message again. You didn't miss anything. I'm getting ready. Am I back, Tina? I am going to lay this on the edge right here. I cut my circle so I can get it to cover my adhesive the right way. I'm not worried about this. I'm going to cut this off. Okay. And then that's covered. You bring it in, make sure it's on there. You have better control if you do snip it. Okay? Oh, I did that wrong. Let me take this off. I did that wrong. I need this. It's going to go like that, and it's going to go on top. So we need to put our snowflakes. I showed yours wrong. I actually put, yeah, I did that wrong. So we're going to take a couple of our snowflakes. These feel like rubber is what they feel like. I know they're not. Maybe plastic. Then we're going to take our window and we're going to lay it down on the paper, on the globe. Just making sure no holes are showing through. Okay. Now I don't like this overage. Okay, so I'm taking my snips and I'm just cutting this excess off of the paper here. I'm not worried about the back, the bottom, but there's your part of your shaker card. Now we'll put some glue on here and work it around there. So I'm just going to put some glue. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Probably would have been easier to put it on the globe. Okay, then we're going to work it around the top. Like so. And it covers that tape, that I'll say it down. This foam sheets that covers up that strip. Okay, then see, this is going to go on here, so it doesn't, you don't see that at the bottom. All right, so with that being said, I took a real red 5 1/4 by 8 1/2, scored it 4 1/4. I took Pool Party, and I took the 3 stamps and placed them on my block on the corner there. And now I'm going to finish going around the edge there. Oh, that didn't work. You know what? There's 2 sides. Always 2 sides. Let me get my foam mat. And we'll try this again. I'm not worried about my mark I'm putting in here. It'll be covered. Okay. I should have used a smaller block is what I should have used. Okay, so we have that. And then our globe's going to sit on here. And then this is going to go here. Okay. So we're going to put this on the front. Stampin' Up always has two sides to the paper. If you mess up one side, you always have the other. So this is going to go there. So I am gluing that one right down. Like so. And then this is going to get glued here, but I am going to put some dimensionals at the bottom. In fact, I am going to just take a piece of this foam strip, since I have it right here. And I'm going to lay it on the bottom. Only because I have it here, so this is going to help keep it up instead of being down. And I'm going to take some glue and just run it there. And we're going to put this down. Like so. Okay. Then for the inside, I am going to stamp Season's Greetings. And that is in the set. And I'm going to just use Pool Party. I like Pool Party and red together. That sure don't look like Pool Party. You know what? I'm going to do it in real red. I have just thought of something. Let me do it in real red now. Clean this off. Okay. And then we're going to stamp it in real red. Okay. And then I'm going to take my snowflakes and I'm going to stamp them there and there. Yeah. That's my inside. Now we'll put glue on here. And it's going to go on the inside. I don't always stamp a greeting on the inside because, you know, if I send it to somebody, I would probably just write in there. So, or if I give them away, then I figured, you know, maybe they don't want to have that saying in there. So I usually tend to leave it blank or have designer series paper in it. Okay. So now I'm going to go do the treat holder. Bring that in. What I like about this treat holder, they have the adhesive already on for you. Okay. This is how it comes. It's already pre-scored for you. So what you're going to do is fold these. There's strips here. We don't want to take them off first. Just on the ends here. Okay. Bring these two up. Bring this one up. Line up. Make sure the corners are straight and lined. Okay. And then this is going to come in and go down. And that's where the adhesive comes in. Okay. Same way to the other side. And bring it down. And then I take my bone folder and my bone folder, and I run it across where the adhesive is to make sure it's tight. Oh, to be honest with you, Deb, I don't normally make them either. I thought this would be cute to make a shaker card. Years ago, we did have a snow globe where it had a dome topping, but that was a lot smaller than this one. And then this just goes over like so, okay? And then you have adhesive here for that to sit on if you want it to be on. And then you would fold that over and put that on there, okay? I'm not going to put it in glue it, because if I do and you glue this, then it's going to tear to open. So let me show you what I mean. I cut a piece of the designer series paper. It is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, and I'm going to lay that on here. Whoop. That slid on me. One thing bad about the liquid glue. All right. Then I cut a strip. It's what I had left over when I was cutting paper. And I am just going to lay that, I'll bring it over here. I'm going to lay that on here. And I am just going to put some glue on this part here, not the whole way up, because I'll show you why. I'm putting it in the middle, like so. And then I'm going to turn it over. And I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm just going to cut around that roundness here, okay, so that it's round on the top. And then it's going to go like so. And I am going to take that off. I'm going to slide my box in so I can get it to be right. And I am going to glue that down. And the box will come out that way. If you don't want to be that loose, then by all means tape it down, okay? I went ahead and cut a small globe. Now these globes are a lot higher, but the die cut will cut them this small. I am going to lay one here, and then the bottom goes here. Okay, so I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals. And I'm going to lay that here. And then we're going to do the same thing. Got to make it straight though. There we go. And then we need dimensionals on this. And we're going to lay that on here. Now, bear with me a minute. I brought my candy jug over. I buy that for the great grandkids that live upstairs. But when Tina comes in, we eat it. And I'm going to slide this out. Sorry, that I don't like the way that looks. And let me grab some Hershey Kisses. And how about some Rolos? Give it some goldness in here. Okay, and then we're going to slide it in. I probably, now that I did it this way, I would probably put a magnet, take this off, put a magnet on the strap, glue the box in there because it's going to slide out. I would glue that in, and I'm going to take this off. Let me put it there. And see, I don't know why they put that adhesive on because see, it tears the paper. Well, I think that's dumb. I think there's another way you can do that. But I would take this off. Lay my box on there. Like so. Then I would put a magnet underneath here. I would put a magnet underneath here, and then it would go close. Okay. Then I probably wouldn't have used the snow globe. I probably would have used decorate it with like a snowman or something on the front of it. And have it sitting on this part. You know what I mean? That way you can open it. So you live and learn. You never know until you make one. But I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. It's a cute box. Lifesavers would fit in there. Those rolls of Lifesavers. They probably would, they'd probably be too big. You could put Ghirardelli's. You could put miniature. You could put the nuggets in there. In fact, I have some. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I have. It's my great granddaughter's favorite. Well, that might be all I see. Sorry, I hit the thing. So, if you would use the nuggets, you could get 2, 4, 6, 8. You could probably get 8 nuggets in there. Okay. So, yeah, you do like those. So, anyway, that is what I have for you today. But like I said, I'm going to have to work on that and see what I can come with a different way to put that together. I think they're cute little boxes, and you get 10 of them for $10. They'd be cute for craft fairs, teacher gifts. You can even use them for Halloween. That's a good idea too. I might have to work on a Halloween one. So, okay. That is all I have for you today. Excuse me. So, I showed you how to do a shaker card. Showed you how this box was put together. And I still have to work on it. I don't like that. I don't like that they have the adhesive on there. So, if you have any questions, you can go to my website, deblehigh.stampinup.net. Email me at dkl333@comcast.net. And, excuse me. And if you're wondering, Remy is being very good. He's on the couch sleeping. I had to sit with him before I started so he would go to sleep. All right. I want to thank everybody that came. And don't forget to share, like, and if you leave a comment. Oh, yeah. I don't have a glove. I can put a. How about a Christmas tree? I have a tree. I have a little house. I even have a penguin I can put on there. Good thinking, Linda. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. See, you need to come in. All right. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Don't forget if you're on here. Yeah, he's sleeping, Deb. Have a great rest of the week. I will see you back here on Wednesday for Scrapbooking Wednesday. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet. I haven't even decided. So have a good day tomorrow. I'll see you Wednesday. And thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and my business page on Facebook, The Stampin' Hut.